Hi, my name is Oyinkan Braithwaite. This is my sister, the serial killer.
I'm curious, do you have siblings?
Yes, I do. 2 sisters and a brother.
What about your sibling experience did you tap into?
At the time, I didn't think I was tapping into anything, but looking back on it, I do realize that. So the girl after me, there's just 2 years between us. There were periods where we couldn't stand one another. We really, at some point I was convinced one of us was adopted, and it wasn't me because I look like my mom. So it had to have been her. Like, I'm not sure where she came from. We did have a very tempestuous relationship, but I also knew that when push came to shove, she would be there. That's probably what I drew from, in some respects, creating these two.
This book is in many ways about the things we hide or cover up, including sometimes literally the things we clean up, such as a bathroom where a murder may have taken place. What about that intrigues you?
Whatever goes on in a family is usually kept within those walls. Whatever your culture you're from, I don't think people are quick to talk about certain things with outsiders. Say something, if your mother has a drinking habit or your father does that, you keep it within the home. Also, this idea of maintaining appearances, which again, it's a very universal thing that we do. These days we do it with social media. Even we construct these perceptions of ourselves that aren't necessarily real. So I think I was just fascinated with that, the duplicitous nature of people and just the idea of why we're so attracted to beauty and perfection and maintaining ideals like this.
We tend to enjoy typing people, but I got the impression you were not interested in doing that.
When I was writing it, I was very interested in why we're so obsessed with beauty and why we're so obsessed with perfection. And I do think that generally people are unwilling to look beyond what's presented on the outside, because the truth is that you can have someone who's gorgeous and she's evil, and someone who's maybe not universally thought to be attractive but who has a really gentle heart. You can't put people in these tiny boxes. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Oyin, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for joining us for A Word on Words. I'm Mary Laura Philpott. Keep reading.
There was the line in the book actually where after they've dumped the third guy into the lagoon, Korede says, well, at least he won't be lonely. My mom when she read that part, she was like, this sounds so much like you. And I thought that was really funny.